Hey everybody, I am Craig with Catfish Yakkin', and I am out today on a 63-acre freshwater lake, and we're going to do some pan fishing today. Now, I've got a brand new kayak. If you saw my last video, I explained that a squirrel had built a nest into my old kayak and chewed a hole in the floor of it, mine and Carla's. So I purchased a new kayak. Now this one is a field and stream, and it's a little bit shorter. It's 8 feet, and it's I think 1 inch less in the width of it. So I noticed right off the bat when I got in the water, it's not quite as stable. Even though you only have an inch difference in the width and a foot difference in the length, you do notice it. It does seem to rock a little bit more. But I feel pretty secure in it, so we're going to give this thing a try and hopefully beat Russell's outing last weekend, which he got skunked. He didn't catch anything. So we're going to try and at least catch one panfish today. All right, I'll let you know how it goes. We've got cloudy conditions right now. It's supposed to get about 84 degrees. So I'm out here at about 8 a.m. this morning, and hopefully we're going to get some fish for you today. All right, we'll keep you posted. All right, guys. Oh yeah, we got us a little bass. And I've got my brother on the phone. I was just talking to him. Let's get this little guy on camera here so we don't lose it. Hey, Russ, you want to say hi to the folks out there?
Hi, folks out there.
There you go. All right. It's just a, you know, I mean, this is, I'll give you the, let me get him on. All right, hold on a second, Russ. I'm going to just get my pliers. And I can't believe that. What are the, you know, it's always fun when you call somebody and then you while you're talking to them, you, oh, he was hooked right in that fatty tissue of the corner of the mouth. So it was not coming out. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera off for a second because it might take me a second to get this out. And then I'll get the release. All right, guys, so there it looks like we've got about a little 8-9 inch bass, and it's the first fish of the day. So we got that skunk out of the boat, so we have officially overtaken Russell's catch of nothing last weekend. Sorry, Russ, it happens. But I'm gonna go ahead and release this little bass and let him live to swim another day. See, here at Catfish Yakkin', we're not all about catfish. We like any species of fish. All right, there he goes. Well, at least we got something anyways. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day. I only ended up getting that one little bass. I had probably 10 bites or so, but they were just biting and letting go right away. They weren't holding on to it. So it was a tough day today, but hey, I like to come out and panfish once in a while, but primarily I'm a catfisherman. So probably the next time you see me, I'll be out on the river going after the catfish, which hopefully will be next week if we get some nice weather. All right, until then, I'll talk to you guys later. All right, guys, I just got back home with my kayak here, and I wanted to go ahead and do a post-fishing review because this was the first time that I took it out. And I want to say again, it is I don't know if you can see it on here. It says field and stream. I believe that's on both sides of the kayak. First, let's talk about the cons, and then I'll go over the pros. One thing is their color choice. When I went, I bought this one at Dick's Sporting Goods. The color choice is something to be desired. I'm not a real huge fan of this sky blue type color. It would have been nice if I'd had more choices. The seat is very thin, so it's you know, if you have a bad back, it's you need some cushion in there. But even the back of the seat to me could have been thicker, so that's something maybe they can consider doing. That was really about it for the cons. It had a lot of pros. I like the fact that I'm able to put my accessories on here pretty easily. You can see I added a tie down here. I added a rod holder base for my rod holder, and then I put on a little mount for my camera. And I may go ahead and put an extra rod holder base on the back, 1 or 2. I have to wait and decide on that. But it paddled great. This kayak only weighs like 30 some pounds, so it's not that heavy. So it's easy to move around. Now, if you're, because this kayak is only 8 feet long, I think it is, and I'm gonna say around 29, 30 inches wide, something like that. So if you are a big person, this is not the kayak for you. This is really geared towards smaller people. So I would say really check that out before you make your purchase. But overall, I loved it. Out on the water, it was so easy to paddle, and I really enjoyed it. So this is the kayak that I'll be using. You'll be seeing me catfish out of this. And it'll be interesting when I start actually bringing in bigger fish, you know, 10, 15 pounds, to see how much they pull on this kayak and how much it tips it and stuff like that. So we'll give that a shot. Hopefully, I'd like to go next week if the weather's good. So I'll be seeing you guys on the water, hopefully next time, catching some catfish. Also, you know, I only caught the 1 bass today. That's probably why I go catfishing, is because, you know, you don't have to put near as much work into it for what you're going to get back. You know, if I go catfishing and I only catch 1 catfish, I didn't have to cast 200 times to get that 1 catfish. You know what I'm saying? So I can go and just sit and relax and play my music and just wait for the catfish to come to me, as opposed to me having to go to them. But, you know, I always joke with my brother about beating him by 1 fish, or, you know, how many he caught or versus how many I caught. And really, you know, it's not even competition. When you're fishing, it's not competition between people. It's you against the fish. You know, it's luck. Some of it has to do with you're in the right place at the right time, or you just happen to pick the right lure. But that's one thing that we do enjoy about fishing, is it's really not about are you better than the next person. It's about, are you better than the fish? And you've got to outsmart the fish and outthink them. So, but it's fun to go back and forth with my brother. Now, my brother fishes on a lake where he's got a lot of different type of fish. He's got the usual panfish and, you know, bass, but he's also got pike, which, and then there's some other species in there as well that we don't have here. So, you know, I love fishing for pike when I go back to visit him. I always want to go pike fishing with him, so that's always a lot of fun. But yeah, it's great. So if you get a chance to get yourself a kayak and get out on the water, I highly recommend it. And we'll see you guys next time.